If you're moving to Summerville, South Carolina, there's a few things that are gonna surprise you. And honestly, there's some things that might actually frustrate you if you're not ready for it. I've helped a lot of people relocate here, and there are some patterns I see over and over again. So let's get right into it. So first off, why is everyone moving to Summerville right now? A lot of it comes down to affordability, especially when compared to places like New York, California, really most of the Northeast, and many places in the West, and even overseas. There is a ton of new construction happening. Every day it feels like there's a new neighborhood going up to help all the people that are moving into the area. But even with that, you do get a slower pace of life. Everyone's pretty low-key and casual here. And we're also close. Just for example, the average house in Somerville right now is about $400,000. Where if you get closer to the coast in Charleston or Mount Pleasant, you're looking at about 1.1 to 1.2 million. Now, this is what most videos don't talk about. Traffic, especially if you're commuting towards Charleston in the morning and away from it at night, can get very backed up. So some of the counties are doing a better job than others in building infrastructure. Charleston County is not one of them. However, most of Summerville is not in Charleston County. It's in Berkeley and Dorchester County. And Berkeley County by far is going the distance in improving its infrastructure to allow for more growth and to mitigate traffic patterns. Having said that, when you have all these communities in areas where they're building a lot, traffic can get backed up still. And I know a lot of people that I've worked with have said, hey, I want to live in a new house, but I don't want an HOA. That's really not a thing here. Most new communities out here are going to have an HOA attached to it. Now, the HOAs are not as ridiculous as they are in Florida. They're not hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, and they do a good job of keeping up the appearance and style of the neighborhood. All that to say is that Summerville is growing really fast. So when you move here, you're gonna see development all around you. But here's the good news. That development, all that construction, won't last forever where you go to move. You may have to deal with it for a few months while other houses around you are being built. But once they're established, the construction moves on to the next phase or the next part of town. So it's a little bit of a strain for a little bit, but not much. And also, let's talk about summers here. It's hot. It's hot and it's humid. Good news is it's hot and humid for about 6 weeks. Like really hot, like high 90s, hundreds, kind of hot. And also the humidity gets really high in late July, all through August, and through early September. So 6-8 weeks of really hot temperatures, and the rest of the year is very temperate. The lowest I've ever seen it get here is 17 degrees, and that was rare. That was about 30 years ago. So it gets cool, but it doesn't get cold here. In the winter, it doesn't snow usually. Occasionally we'll have a light dusting, but it's not something like you see up in Chicago or in New York. And the good news about that is you actually have some seasons, as opposed to like in Florida, where it's summer 365 days a year. So it really just kind of depends on what you like. If you're looking for that, Florida might be a better vibe for you. But there's a lot of other things about Florida that we'll talk about on another video that might make you lean a little bit more towards South Carolina. Summerville is amazing as long as you know what you're walking into. So where are people actually moving to in Summerville? Nexton, one of the biggest master plan communities out here, is amazing. It's actually where our office is and where I'm recording from right now. It's newer, it's very well planned out, and very walkable. Miles and miles of walking trails and bike trails and golf cart trails all throughout the community. Shopping is just a stone's throw away, and dining options are readily available. Cane Bay, which is right next to Nexton, has tons of options and tends to be a little bit more affordable than Nexton. The cool thing about Cane Bay, it's also a little bit older, so a lot of the trees and such are more mature. Cane Bay is a master plan community with about 25 neighborhoods in it. Having said that, when you drive through Cane Bay, you would never know that, because the town of Summerville requires a tree barrier around all the community. So if you're driving down Cane Bay Boulevard and you look to the right or the left, you might see a few houses, but have no idea that there are thousands and thousands and thousands of houses behind those trees. And each individual neighborhood is segmented like that as well. So if you're in the coves, you wouldn't necessarily see Del Webb Cane Bay. Now, if you're on the water in the coves, you'll see a little bit of the Four Seasons, but that's about it. So it's big, and with lots of shopping and dining, just like Nexton as well. Lots of good schools around. It's big, but it doesn't feel big. And then, of course, you have the rest of Summerville, especially the downtown area, the historic area, has its own charm. You have older homes, some that date back to the Civil War or even earlier. Has a lot of character. And even if you're just ever visiting here, try to visit on a third Thursday and check out Summerville's third Thursday nights in Hutchinson Square in downtown Summerville. It is a blast. So who is Summerville actually a great fit for? Remote workers and digital nomads. Because if you can live anywhere, why not live somewhere that's amazing like this, but not as expensive as living on the coast? Families move here all the time for various reasons. People who want more space and newer homes, lots of brand new homes in this area. People who are relocating for work domestically and internationally, especially with the rise of a lot of manufacturing companies in the area, such as Bosch and Volvo and Mercedes-Benz, Boeing, and all these others. There's lots of talent coming in from all over the country and even all over the world to work here. And honestly, one of the biggest employers in the area is the military. We work with a lot of military families relocating here. Whether it's Joint Base Charleston or the Coast Guard, and Summerville really tends to be a more popular option because it's less expensive than living by the coast, and you get more space, newer homes, and a more reasonable community. So if you want land and space and newer homes, this is the spot. All right, so just like Jeff says, we want to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. We don't like to hide anything or anything like that. We want to be totally transparent with you. There are some people that this town will not work for. If you're looking for big city energy, like in New York City or Chicago or overseas like Madrid or Tokyo or something like that, you're not going to find it. It's going to feel slow. If you really hate driving and rely heavily on public transportation, this could be a challenge, and it's going to require a change. You're going to need a car here. And in some communities, you might even need a golf cart. If you want everything to be walkable, this really isn't that kind of place. Now, like I said, in Nexton and Cane Bay, and a lot of other communities have walking trails in the community. But it's not really, I can just walk to the grocery store. Probably you're going to have to get in your car, even in Nexton or in a golf cart. And same thing with biking. I've had people who have said that they want to bike all around downtown Summerville and do their thing. And I said, that's not a good idea unless you want to take your life into your hands. Biking in Summerville is kind of a dangerous game. Now, is there trails again in master plan communities? Yes, but if you're going into the historic area, no, you don't want to bike. So I'm going to leave you with this. If If you're thinking about moving to Summerville or anywhere in the Charleston area, actually anywhere in the state, I can help people relocate to South Carolina all the time. What you need to do is you need to scroll down below this video and there will be a link to book a Zoom call. And what we'll do is we'll get on the Zoom call together and talk about what you want, you need, what you're afraid of, what you think might be of concern here. And we'll talk it out and we'll set up a time when you can come out and visit and we'll show you around. Feel free to reach out. Happy to help you see if this is the right move for you. And until next time, I'll see you soon.